Hi, Dulcie Crawford, Simply Vegas Real Estate here with the Dulcie Crawford Group. And I just want to share some other fabulous stories from closing out 2018. And one of my very satisfied clients is from California, and they came here and bought a beautiful home in Calico Ridge. And it's also one of my favorite neighborhoods to work. Love Calico Ridge. Very unique neighborhood out by Lake Las Vegas. And the property on Camilla was a very nice home, and we made sure that we edited it and got fabulous pictures, did some light staging for the property. As you know, I do a lot of the staging for our homes to make sure we get fabulous pictures and video, because that can make all the difference in getting huge exposure for your home. So perfect example, not a lot of sales or properties getting over list price, especially since you started watching the market crash in September and October this year. We lost 10% of the market value that we gained. And this particular property, we listed it for $499.9, and it was definitely at appraised value at that point. But we weren't going to list over 500 at my recommendation that the market was softening. So we definitely wanted to stay under the 500 mark and not try and push the envelope and look for multiple offers. I felt that was the way to go to try and get him the highest value for his property. And the strategy worked perfectly. We managed to do the pre-listing period with the coming soon that I do with the custom tickler video and all the pre-marketing, and we created a onslaught of interest in the property. By the time we had the first open house, we had 34 visitors in the door. We had over 10 offers come in about a 10-day period. We didn't take offers for like the first 4 days to allow enough people to get into the property based on the demand. And in the end, I even predicted to my client, after we reviewed the first 7 offers, all the offers were not in yet. We had to meet before he went out of town. And basically I told him, I said, I think we're gonna get I wanna get you 20,000 over list price. He literally looked at me like I was crazy to make a statement like that it was pretty bold for me to say, you know, I feel like I can get you 20,000 over list, especially in the market that we had been dealing with. He had sold property before, so he was pretty educated on what we were dealing with the market conditions. And I was right. By the time I was actually wrong, to tell you the truth, because I actually got him an offer up to $25,000 over list price, cash offer. He did end up taking the offer for $520,000 because the $525 buyer was a bit late. They didn't get their offer in soon enough. They showed up about 2-3 days after we had done the first accepted offer. That buyer was so in love with the property, they basically took it as is, didn't ask for one correction or repair, even though the inspection did have a list of a few things. House was in great condition, but the inspectors are always going to find something. But you know, he didn't have to do anything, lift a finger. They gave him basically everything he asked for. We had the smoothest transaction. He was so grateful, told me that I did a fabulous, amazing job. And he even started talking about me to several of his coworkers. Turns out one of his coworkers is my past client. Had them call me up to tell me they heard the story about what a great job I had done selling his home on Camilla. And you know, that's just a perfect example of what happens when you have really great marketing, great strategy, good systems. You got an agent that is well educated, skilled, and, you know, basically just dedicated to the relationship of, you know, making sure that I do everything it takes to get you top dollar. And I will tell you something, that a lot of agents don't want to do the extra work when it comes to multiple offers. And in this particular situation, it took a lot of work to go through the multiple offer process and make sure that we got everybody in the door. It does take a team to handle that, not a single agent. I've had single agents on the phone with me before when I'm on the buyer's side, and they're ready to pull their hair out when they have that kind of situation happening with that kind of demand on their listings. They just can't handle it. So you want to think about hiring a team, a group, you know, well-qualified individuals and realtors that spend the money in the right areas to get you the exposure and the demand on your home. Do the right videos and HD beautiful photography pictures and really beautiful ad copy. And if you want more information about my marketing package that creates these fabulous results, gets homes sold faster and for more money, even in a market that's crashing, give me a call here at the Dulcie Crawford Group.